Good day, welcome to Roswell TV and this is News Compact. I'm Olalade Bolarewa. First, the airlines. APC and NPP share victories as highlight conducts by elections across 12 states. FG's quest to achieve 1 trillion economy. Arsenal edge past Manchester United at Old Trafford. Ibom Air passenger Comfort Emerson breaks silence after onboard altercation. Nigeria arrests two most wanted terrorist leaders. Trump voting mate in Alaska summit as Trump claims Zelensky can end war immediately. Now the news in details. The Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) on Saturday, August 16, 2025, conducted by-elections in 16 constituencies across 12 states, with All Progressive Congress (APC) and the New Nigerian People's Party (NNPP) emerging as a major winner in the exercise. In Jigawa State, APC and Mokhtar clinched victory in the Babura Garki Federal Constituency with 38,449 votes, defeating PDP's Isa Awalu Manzo, who polled 13,519 votes, while candidates of the NNPP and ZLP trailed behind. The Defense Minister Muhammad Badaru Abubakar dismissed reports that he lost his polling units, clarifying that results were wrongly attributed to him. Meanwhile, the Jigawa State chapter of the PDP rejected the outcome of the election. In Kogi State, APC's Azan Shadow was declared winner of the Okura State constituency by election. However, the candidate of the Action People's Movement, APM, Joseph Egene Okiti, has rejected the result, describing the process as undemocratic and vowing to challenge it in court. The ruling party also consolidated its dominance in Kaduna State, where it secured both seats contested in the State of House of Assembly. In Zaria, Kewaye, APC's Isa Aruna Ihamo gained 26,613 votes, while in Basiawa constituency, the party's candidates won with 10,926 votes, defeating PDP and SD rivals. In Kano State, however, the NNPP recorded a significant victory in its candidates. Ali Al-Hazen won the Bagawi Shanomo State constituency with 16,198 votes, defeating the APC candidates who marked 5,347 votes. The polls were largely peaceful, according to security agencies, who commended voters for their orderly conduct across the affected constituencies. With these results, analysts say the by-election underscored the APC's continued strength at the grassroots, while also highlighting the NNPP's resilience in Kano politics. The federal government has reaffirmed its determination to achieve a 1 trillion economy within the next few years. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu disclosed the administration is working to reposition critical sectors, boost productivity, and attract both local and foreign investments. According to the presidency, key reforms in agriculture, energy, digital technology, and infrastructure development are central to the plan. The government believes these measures will create jobs, stabilize the naira, and place Nigeria among the world's largest economies. Experts, however, note that achieving the 1 trillion target will require tackling inflation, insecurity, and policy inconsistencies that continue to affect investors' confidence. Passenger Comfort Emerson has spoken out after the altercation on Ibom Air flight from Uyo to Lagos, describing the experience as traumatic and humiliating. Ibom Air alleged she assaulted the cabin crew after being told to switch off her phone, claimed she has denied Emerson insisted she was assaulted first, and only reacted to self-defense while also apologizing for the escalation.
God knows that I can never go and poke an elderly woman, somebody that's old enough to be my mom. Poke her. For what? Poke her. It was the pain she inflicted on me, the frontal pain, dragging my gold and everything on the floor. That was the anger. I was so angry. I could not even hold it. That was why I was asking her, why did you do that on the video, the trending video they posted? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I asked her, why did you do? Because you dragging my frontal wig and dragging me, calling me a prostitute at the process. No, I just had to ask her, why did you do that? Why did you do that? That was why I poked her on the video. Why did you do that? So while on that, the whole thing, those guys came in from the came inside the aircraft and like started like surrounding me, and I was like, why? Now dragged me outside. That was when they dragging me from the. You saw how they dragged me from the video. That was what happened. Like, they came inside, dragged me outside, and then at the process, she now like dragged my clothes, and the clothes, it was pin on me because it was pin. I thought that was my inner. It was pin on me. The pain of dragging it and its pain.
Lagos Magistrate Court has since discharged out of all charges following the withdrawal of the case. Aviation Minister Festus Keyamo also directed even Mayor to leave the lifetime ban placed on her. The NCAA has warned that while passengers deserve fair treatment, unruly behavior will not be condoned in aviation. Nigeria announced the arrest of 2 militant leaders on its most wanted list in what authorities describe as major breakthrough in the country's fight against terrorism. National Security Advisor Nouri Ribadi confirmed on Saturday that Mahmoud Mohammed Usman, leader of Ansaru, and Mahmoud al-Nijeri, out of the Mahmoud group, were captured in joint security operation carried out between May and July this year. Both men have been linked to high-profile attacks, including the 2022 Kuja prison break in Abuja and the 2013 assault on the uranium facility in Niger Republic. Security operatives seized digital evidence during the raid, which officials say could lead to further arrests and the dismantling of more terror networks. Ribado described the arrest as the decisive blow to Ansaru's Central Command, stressing that the development marks the significant progress in Nigeria's ongoing counter-terrorism efforts. Now on international news. A high-stakes summit between the U.S. President Donald Trump and Russian President Vladimir Putin took place in Alaska over the weekend, drawing global attention to the ongoing Russia-Ukraine war. The meeting, which Trump described as a strict focus on United States-Russia's relations and the future of NATO. At the summit, Trump claimed that Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky could end the war immediately if he agreed to abandon NATO ambitions and recognize Russia's control of Crimea. Putin welcomed Trump's stance, saying Russia was open to a negotiated settlement under those conditions. However, the comments sparked swift criticism from Europe leaders who reaffirmed their support for the Ukraine's sovereignty. Zelensky responded firmly, rejecting Trump's suggestion and insisting that Russia alone must end the war. He vowed not to surrender any Ukrainian territory in exchange for peace, declaring, "This is not just about the Ukraine. It is about international law and right of the nations to exist freely." Analysts say the Alaska summit has united debate over the role of the United States in the conflict, raising questions about whether Trump's approach, if returned to office, could reshape the dynamic of the war. Now on sports news. Arsenal secured a narrow but vital 1-0 victory over Manchester United in Sunday Premier League clash at Old Trafford. The decisive moments came early in the game when Ricardo Calafiori found the net in the 13th minute, giving the Gunners a lead they held on for the rest of the contest. Despite United pressing for an equalizer, Arsenal's backline stayed resilient, while goalkeeper David Raya making key waves to frustrate Erik ten Hag's men. The win strengthens Arsenal's push at the top of the Premier League table as Mikel Arteta's side continues their strong start to the new season. For Manchester United, they feel the apes more pressure on Ten Hag after what has been shaky opening campaign. Post-match, Arteta praised the team's discipline, saying Arsenal showed maturity and control in soft grounds like Old Trafford. In contrast, Ten Hag lamented the side's lack of sharpness in attack, insisting improvements are needed quickly. That will be all for now on News Compact. For more information, visit our website at www.rulersworldtv.com. Also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rulers World TV, and to follow us on our social media handle, X, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram, all at Rulers World TV. Thank you for watching.